got a whole lot of new money though. Raindrop, drop top, smoking no cook in the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody with the trick, nobody. All of the gang and they coming to gang. Got me a river to do with my shit.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. This is your afternoon BETSPRESSO. My name is Sweatpant Jesus.
What's up, boys? Walmart Mac Miller.
And I'm Stone Bets.
This is brought to you by Betting News. Look at these handsome gents. We got NZ with the new camera. We got Stoney with the clean hair. We all have our sweaters on today in honor of a massive NHL slate. We are bricked up, excited to have you guys here with us today. We got Lando in the house. The days are good when Lando's in the house. We got Austin in the house. Let's go. This is brought to you by Betting News, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by for your afternoon BETSPRESSO. We've got a super awesome show today. First of all, we're going to be talking about who won our hoodie from the last giveaway that we did on the last show over the weekend. Exciting winner. There weren't that many as KOs in the UFC as we thought that there were going to be. There were only a measly 3. But still, we had a nice winner for the hoodie. We're going to be announcing a new show. Got a nice little video for that to show you guys. And then we'll be doing everything that we normally do. Stoney Circle. We'll be dropping some puckets, some NZ. We'll be dropping some NHL knowledge on you guys. We'll be playing Smash or Pass, and then we will get into the cooking section of the show, cooking a lotto and cooking a parlay as per usual. But before we do any of that, we've got a little bit of fun to start the day. We actually talked about this in our group chat last night. I thought it'd be a good little intro, and this is also for you guys in chat as well. So feel free to drop your answers, gentlemen. What's your favorite television show?
Feel like deja vu.
Yeah, favorite TV show.
Well, news to you both. How I Met Your Mother or Breaking Bad is definitely the favorite TV show in this household, without a doubt. How about you boys?
I
We
like
got
it.
another How I Met Your Mother from Lando. That's a popular answer.
Yeah, How I Met Your Mother. It's on there on my list too. Definitely rewatched a couple times. I really like Narcos is one of my favorites. That 70s show, Isaac's picks, you know it, brother. That 70s show, absolutely the Foreman household. And then I've been watching Ted Lasso is one of my other favorites. Love Ted Lasso, big fan. The Office, classic.
You know, it's funny. It just hit me. Not one of us said The Office last night. When I just saw that, I went, "Oh my god, there's another classic for us."
No one mentioned it.
Yeah. That 70. Also, shout out to fucking Isaac. So glad you're in the chat. Let's go, baby. I've heard Ted Lasso is amazing. My mom actually was like, "You need to watch this show." I played soccer and I have Arsenal season tickets, so I feel like I have to watch it. It's on my list. For me, it's Game of Thrones minus season 8. And the show called Behind Her Eyes, which is a show on Netflix. It's a mini series. Please go watch that if you have not seen it. It is a fantastic show. It's only like 6 episodes. It's a mind fuck. So I really like that show a bunch. But also, I mean, you know, How I Met Your Mother, fantastic. That 70s show. No Family Guy stuff.
Family Guy's up there. Somebody, you're right. I binged Family Guy all the time. All the time. That's a classic.
Mommy.
Classic Stone TV show for sure.
Hello, Brian. Love it. All right, well, a little fun to start the day. We were talking about what are we saying? Favorite show? What's your favorite TV show to get us started today? Just before we dive into this massive, beautiful slate. A little fun. So drop your guesses in chat throughout the show, or your guesses. Drop your favorite show throughout the show.
So used to giving things away.
I know. No giveaways today. Stranger Things. That's a good one.
That's another one that never came out.
Really good one. Excited for the last season of that coming in like 7 years, but excited for that for sure. Speaking of giveaways, on our last show, we did give our first hoodie away. We will be giving away another hoodie probably Saturday, maybe next week. I don't know. We'll see. But drum roll, please. This is a good one too. Let me throw this one out there for a little throwback.
Wait, I'm checking to see if he's here for us.
I don't think he's here yet, but that's okay.
He's not here yet.
That's okay. That's all right, because we had a big winner of like I said. So the UFC, you had to guess how many KOs were going to be in UFC 286 in London over the weekend for a chance to win this spicy sweatshirt from Betting News. And the big winner was Christian. We don't have him in the house. It's like the one time he's not here to start us out.
Seriously.
But Christian was our big winner of the hoodie. I'll be getting in touch with him and shipping out the hoodie. We'll be giving away some more hoodies. I only have one more t-shirt left, actually, because Sandy and Mark Lyle Sports have won a t-shirt. Another t-shirt is being accounted for as well. But we're going to be getting some new stuff moving forward anyway. So be sure to rock and roll with us. But excited for Christian that he guessed. He had the lowest of all the guesses. That was the reason why.
There he is.
Did he get in here? Hey,
man. Congratulations.
You got your hoodie. I will DM you, and we will sort out how to get the hoodie to you as later today. So appreciate you guys stopping by. Thanks so much for being here. Drop your favorite TV show in chat just throughout the rest of the show, just to have some fun while we're talking about these bets and this amazing slate today. Sweet 16's back in action today. Stoney will get all up into that in his Stoney Circle section. Got some nice matchups tonight going on the hardwood. But really excited to announce this for you guys. We have a new show that is going to be starting tomorrow. And it is going to feature one of your favorite frequent flyers on the channel, and my mug as well. But I'm going to go ahead and roll a video to show you guys the new show that's coming at you guys tomorrow.
Say you running off the road, so get out the way. Push the pedal to the floor, blow them all away. Yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate. Going faster than fast, hit the gas, lose control. I won't crash, running high. Put your money on the dash, throw the dice, lose control. I won't crash, running low. I won't crash, think you slow. I won't crash, running. Say, you running on the road, so get out the way. Push the pedal to the floor, blow them all away. Yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate. Going faster than fast, hit the gas.
Bang. So we have the All Sauce team that is going to be coming at you guys every single Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern on the Betting News channel. So if you guys go get subscribed, go get like the channel, get involved with what we got going on. We're going to have Vsauce. Yeah, we got a V Bang in the house. Let's go. We'll have me and Vsauce every Friday breaking down the NBA slate for you guys. Also, we're going to be kind of pulling the curtain back a little bit about how we bet, how we find some props that we like, kind of showing you guys how we find props that we really like. Also finding out how you guys do your research as well, just to kind of show you guys that, this is all about us doing this together. It's not like we're smarter than anybody else. So I'm really excited to get that rolling with V starting tomorrow. So come tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern, and roll with me and Vsauce. We're gonna have some fun. So yeah, that was V. I was gonna call it something else. I don't even remember what I just. The All Sauce team. He was like, I want to call it the All Sauce team, and I was like, all right, dude, let's go. So that's exciting to get us rolling. But before we get to these guys' PODs and the rest of the show, we're going to start out with a fun little game of Smash or Pass. Okay, so for Smash or Pass today, if this is your first time watching the channel, the way Smash or Pass works is I am going to read off the 3 most heavily juiced money lines in the NBA, the NHL, and college basketball today. And I'm going to read out the line to these gentlemen, and I'm going to ask if they would smash or pass on the spread of that individual game. Also, you in chat, please feel free to guess or drop your smash or your pass, whether you would smash or pass on these particular games. So the first one, I'm going to start with the, what do we want to do? Let's start with the NHL. So the NHL today, I skipped over the Bruins and the Canadians. Skipped over it. I just ran by it. I mean, the Canadians are, the Bruins are minus 162 on the puck line. So I just went ahead and just, I scooted past that one. And the next most heavily juiced one, which is interesting, is actually a little foreshadowing for a play that Stoney really likes. It is the Jets minus 1.5, minus 120 against the Ducks tonight in Anaheim. Gentlemen, would you smash or pass on the Duck or on the Jets on the puck line?
Yeah, I'm like,
I just would not play it.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't play it. No side either way. At minus 120, I don't like playing puck lines for anything negative. I like plus money for if I'm going to give up 2 goals. So yeah, probably passing on that one. I do like him to win, but
he does. He also likes a prop in this game that he will get to momentarily. Yeah, this one was. I was surprised. I mean, if anything, I feel like the Ducks could just win outright, like a plus 250. Right. I feel like that's some nice value. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one too. I feel like this is a nice little hard pass to get us going. All right, so let's move to the college basketball, the college kids. The most heavily juiced or the highest spread in college basketball tonight is Tennessee minus 4.5 against Florida Atlantic University, minus 112 right now. Stoney, I'm going to go ahead and start with you. Are you smashing or are you passing on Tennessee minus 4.5?
Man, 4.5 it's just a really tough number, especially with how slow Tennessee plays. They really like slowing the game down, don't get a lot of possessions. Their whole game is defense. I think Tennessee wins. I've got their money line in a parlay, parlayed with Texas for a little plus money. The 4.5, though, is where it gets real gray. I really can't decide. Probably pass on the 4.5. Like I said, I got their money line in a parlay. Favorite lean in this game is actually the under, but that's what I got here.
I think you talked about that a little bit yesterday on Stoney Circle when you had T-Mac in the house. I think you guys were chatting a little bit about this under. Yeah, I mean, 4.5. I mean, these lines are sharp, right? I will tell you this is interesting. I did see this, that the most bet side in college basketball for these 4 games tonight via BetMGM was Michigan State minus 1.5.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, so I know.
March.
Yep, for sure. Yep. Inzi, what's your thoughts here? Would you smash or pass on Tennessee minus 4.5?
I actually agree with him. I would pass. I mean, these games that have been close. I watched the FAU game. I'm not as familiar with Tennessee, but I'm in the same position where I put the money line in a parlay. So I don't feel comfortable though taking points like that, especially in games like this when anything can happen. And 4.5 is a lot for basketball, so I pass.
Yep. I have zero opinion on this game. I honestly, guys, my college basketball knowledge this season has been very minimal. I have not watched enough to give legitimate information about this, but I'm going to go with you guys and I'll pass as well. All right, so let's round us out with the NBA tonight. The only 4 NBA games I actually like quite a bit, which is kind of weird, but the Pelicans are taking on the Hornets tonight, and they are -9. They're playing at home against the Hornets. Gentlemen, would you smash or pass on this big spread for the Pels?
Pass. I don't really know enough about either team. I know some of the Pelicans, I know some of the Hornets play, but I'm overall, I think they both suck, so I'm really not sure. So I'm just going to pass.
9 points really seems like a lot, even at home. Pelicans, they're not super good, right? I know neither are the Hornets, so it'll probably be a close game.
Yeah. So the deal is, I mean, one of my favorite plays is in this game. Foreshadowing again for you guys. So stay tuned. But Terry Rozier is not playing in this game, which I did not see until we just got rolling, which is interesting. It kind of adds another. It was 8.5, and now it's 9. The Pels need to win really badly to kind of stay in the race to get into a play-in game. So they need to win a game like this. The covering of the 9 might be tough in this situation, just because it is a lot of points. And the Pelicans, but BI has been playing really well the last couple of weeks since he came back from injury. I could see him having a big game tonight and kind of making sure that they do what they're supposed to do in this game. So for me, I would probably smash this. It's not a solid, firm hammer down smash, to be honest, but Nate, I love you. Let's go. We've got some Stoney love. Let's go.
Yeah.
Love the -9 Hornets are going for win. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Banyama. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Sorry, I used your government name.
Yeah, you better be.
The cat's out the bag.
It's funny. I was about to say we got a homer pick.
Who's Nate, bro? I don't know who that is.
We'll just run by that and pretend like it didn't happen. All right. Well, that was Smash. That was very convenient that I got it in right. Oh man, that's rich. That's good stuff. Yeah, I know Tanner snitch.
Yeah, Tanner's a snitch.
Oh man,
we all knew that.
I know. Well, all right. Well, since we just talked about it so much, let's give Stoney his moment in the sun.
What is going on, people? How are we doing? Welcome back to the segment of Stoney Circle. If you tuned in yesterday, thank you. It was a lot of fun chatting up the college kids with T-Mac. So I'm not going to get into it too detailed, but I still have 4 plays for you today. 3 of them on the hardwood and 1 on the ice. So let's get into it. First off, we are taking Michigan State on the money line at -125. We're taking the Spartans. The calendar goes January, February, Izzo, April, May. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. Sparty, they take care of the ball, but they don't force very many turnovers. K-State's the opposite. They force a lot of turnovers, but also give up a lot of turnovers. The Cats, they forced 16 turnovers in both of the games in this tournament already. And they guard the three-point line well. They hold opponents to under 30%. However, Sparty, they shoot 40% from deep as a team, and they were 2 of 16 from deep against Marquette. I think that number is going to go up. I think they're going to make more threes tonight. So I really like Michigan State to beat Kansas State tonight. I am 0-2 fading the Cats. I'm going to do it again. If you're a K-State fan, you're welcome. I'm keeping the juju on your side. For a prop in this game, I am taking a K-State player. I've got Naquan Tomlin of the Wildcats going over 5.5 rebounds. It's about -130 on the books. He's hit this number in 20 of 34 games this season. That's 59%. In the last 10, he's averaged 6.1 boards, and he's hit 60% in the last 20 games. He does this kind of regardless of the minutes that he plays. He averages about 27 minutes a game, but he has hit this in 2 out of the 5 games where he's played less than 20 minutes. I think he's going to get a lot of minutes tonight. The Wildcats are going to need a big body inside, grabbing those boards, which Keontae Johnson does not like to do. I learned that the hard way, having his rebounds in a same-game parlay. Last game, he doesn't get boards. Naquan Tomlin does. I like him to get 6 boards tonight. Moving on to the late game, probably the best Sweet 16 matchup is Gonzaga versus UCLA. I've got Gonzaga on the money line. This is the number 1 offense versus the number 1 defense. I don't think the Bruins are going to be able to keep up with Gonzaga's offense. They just play too fast. The Bruins lost Jalen Clark, arguably their best perimeter defender. So that's going to be really tough on them. They've looked all right without him, but I think that's going to show up more against this good Gonzaga team. And also Singleton is questionable. He's probably going to be on a minutes restriction. Definitely not going to be 100%. He's their best three-point shooter. I think UCLA is going to need three-pointers to keep up with this Gonzaga offense. I don't think they're going to be able to do that. I'm taking Gonzaga. They are my pick to win it all. So I'm taking them tonight at plus money at +105 on MGM. And last but not least, we got to get into some hockey. And we're going to the Jets. Jets, 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 Jets. We're taking Mark Scheifele over 2.5 shots on goal. It's -120 on MGM. He's hit this number 2 of 2 against the Ducks this season. He had 4 in both of those games. He averages 6.5 shot attempts against the Ducks in those 2 games. In the last 4 games, he has had a game with 10 shot attempts, 6 shot attempts, 3 shot attempts, and 4 shot attempts. The Ducks just bleed shots. I think he's going to get a lot of them. He plays on the top power play unit. He averages 4 power play minutes against the Ducks. I think they're going to find the penalty box, give the Jets some 4-on-5s, and I like Scheifele to put the puck on net 3 times for us. To wrap it up, we got Michigan State money line. We've got Naquan Tomlin over 5.5 boards, Gonzaga money line, and Mark Scheifele over 2.5 shots on goal. Thank you for joining me for Stoney Circle.
Word. That was Stony Circle going through all the goods out in from.
I knew that would make some K-Staters happy.
There were quite a few. This one's also really good. Fate is. I don't know how you boys feel about that one, but because I know you're both on.
I might have pissed some homers off in my own state tonight, but that's the way it goes.
W Rizzo Izzos. You can't fade him in March, man. I'm telling you. Word. All right. Well, thanks, Stone. That was awesome as always. And all right, let's move on to NZ's shining moment in the beautiful sunshine.
Look it.
I think I see where it's going with this one, E.
What is up, guys? Let's do a little pucket, right? Why not? So the POD for me today is going to be Jake DeBrusque. It's over 2.5 SOGs. I got it at -125. He's playing on the best team in the league. He's hit it his last 4 out of 5 games. Excuse me. And he's also hit it his last 4 games straight versus the Habs. He's averaging 4.4 attempts per game against them. He plays on the first line, plays on the first power play unit against the Habs, who rank 28th in shots on goal allowed in the league. I mean, ever since he's come off this injury, he's been on fire. Excuse me. The guy is just absolutely unstoppable. So I love him tonight. His last 5 games, he is just he's been ripping. So he's my first pick. And then the other one that we're going to go with, which is the wild card segment, is going to be Jared McCann over a half power play point at +230. So they're playing the Nashville Predators tonight, and their defense just reeks. Sorry, SPJ. He's had the power play point in his last 2 games against them. But Nashville ranks 25th in power play opportunities allowed, 24th in penalty minutes per game allowed, 21st in the penalty kill, and they also are 15th in goals allowed on the power play per game. So their power play stinks. Penalty kill stinks, rather. Sorry. He plays on the first power play unit. He has been ripping as of lately, Jared McCann, and he has been finding the back of the net. So I really like this as a really sneaky play. +230. It can be real cheeky. Just puck it. Why not?
I think I see where it's going with this one, E.
Fuck you. Talking bad about my Predators. No, they.
I'm also on the Preds tonight, brother. Come on now.
I like that pick. The Predators cannot stay out of the penalty box. I could totally see the Kraken having a bunch of chances on the power play tonight. So yeah, good stuff, man. As always, really like DeBrusque. I think that DeBrusque might have to find his way into our regular cooking lot. Or so after I do my POD, we're gonna cook a lotto and we're gonna cook a parlay. We're gonna have a chance to do both today. I will drop myself into the sun to do my POD. I don't have an intro for myself. I need to work on that. I will get that squared away. I have an intro for these fine gentlemen, but not myself yet. But this is just SPJ's time, so I'm just gonna take these guys away because I can do that. So appreciate you guys stopping by once again. This is brought to you by Betting News. Thanks so much for being here for your afternoon BETSPRESSO. Today I'm gonna take you to the NBA. I actually have 2 PODs that I really like a lot. The first one, both of them are probably sneaky plays. I'm not really going with superstars today. I'm going with a little bit more under the radar type guys. So today, my first play is Gordon Hayward over 14.5 points. I got it at -118. I think it's up to -120 or -125, depending on what book you use. Gordon Hayward obviously plays for the Hornets in that Pelicans game that we were talking about earlier. So this is the crazy thing that I found about this game. Gordon Hayward has 15+ points in 17 of his last 19 games versus the Pelicans. And this obviously dates back to when he played with the Celtics. I don't even remember who he played for before that. 17 of his last 19 games versus the Pels. He's had 25 plus in 2 straight games versus the Pelicans. He also had 26 earlier this season. He just had 22 points last game. I love him at his regular line at over 14.5, but for the extra value, 20 plus is plus 300. 25 plus is plus 1,200. Like I said, last 2 times he's played the Pelicans, he's had 25 points or 26 points last game and 25 the game before that, and that's plus 1,200. I love this play. He's hit in 17 of his last 19 games versus the Pelicans. I don't know what it is about playing New Orleans that he really likes a lot. Home, away, it doesn't matter. Just a really good matchup for him, and he's been playing really well. Also, I really like the factor, like I said in the earlier part of the show, that there's going to be no Terry Rozier tonight. Obviously, also no LaMelo Ball. So it's literally just Hayward and Kelly Oubre to kind of get the scoring done for the Pelicans, for the Hornets tonight. So I really like this play a lot. The 20 plus almost feels, I don't want to say free, but it feels so comfy in this situation for plus 300. I love this play. So that's my first one, Gordon Hayward over 14.5. I posted it on my Twitter this morning. If you guys follow me, you can see it on there as well. My second one, it's in this Cavs-Nets game. I actually wrote about this game for Betting News, so go check that out at bettingnews.com. It's Karis LeVert over 10.5 points. This is a little bit more of a sneakier play. So these guys just played each other 2 nights ago in Brooklyn. The Cavaliers won that game. Karis LeVert had 18 points in that game. Sneakily, Karis LeVert has had 11 plus points in 6 straight games. He's had 15 plus points in 6 straight games. He's hit over 11 points in 7 of his last 9 games. And he just had 18 points last game against the Nets. Like I said, 15 plus is plus 250 right now on FanDuel. I like his regular line at over 10.5 or at 11.5 if you can find that, either one. But I love this line. I think it's a really good line. He runs with the second unit. He's not a starter for the Cavs, but he will get 25 to 30 minutes, maybe even more, especially because they just played. He also used to play for the Nets. So there's a little bit of added bonus there by the fact that he used to play in Brooklyn. So he's got that kind of added incentive. But if you look at his game log, last 6 games, he's had 15 plus points in 6 straight games. I don't know why they're setting his line at 10.5, but I'm going to take that every single time. So that was my portion of the show. I don't have a fun little intro to kind of take myself out, so I'm just going to bring these gentlemen back in to look at me like that. But yeah, so that was our NBA portion. Like I said, tune in tomorrow. We have I'm excited to get the show going with V, the All Sauce team, talking about all NBA stuff all day. So if that's more of your bag, then be sure to tune in tomorrow. We got Chef Neff in the house. Let's go. Yeah. So if the NBA is more your bag and you just want to hear talking about the NBA, then check out the show tomorrow with me and V at 5 Eastern. All right, boys, let's cook. Let's cook a lotto. And then let's cook I have a $10 free bet on FanDuel right now.
Oh,
bingo.
And we know where that's going. Going to this lotto that we're about to cook.
Hey, I do want to say something real quick. I'm looking at these lines. If I sold you on Michigan State, they start in 25 minutes. Their money line is now minus 104.
Yo, it just flipped.
Yeah, it just flipped. They're now the dog. They're plus 1.5, minus 104 on the money line. So you can get a much better line than I did if you like the Spartans.
Wow.
Best of luck.
I literally changed since the beginning of Stoney Circle till now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was still minus 125 when we hopped on.
So, I wonder why it flipped.
Money must be coming in on the Cats, I guess.
Well,
I still like it.
Rizzo, baby, you can't go away from it.
I was just say I'm riding it at this point. The cash out shit. So
yeah,
yeah, but I don't. That shit doesn't scare me necessarily.
And not me either, especially this close to game time too.
Just makes me think the guys that knew who they wanted and just had a lot of money wanted to wait till they could get the best value possible.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Possibly.
Well,
I'm now a tad scared.
Cats fans should be scared.
Yeah.
Should be scared, Tanner.
Okay.
Yeah. Tanner's
sorry, we always do that.
Tanner's scared. Okay, so let's cook a lotto first, and then we'll do a regular parlay because we got some time. We've got about 55 minutes until these first games, except for the college games. These games tip off or puck drops. So we've got plenty of time to get a good thing put together. I did find a couple lotto pieces that I really like. Also in chat, if you guys have a lotto play that you like or just a regular prop, please feel free to drop it.
Oh my gosh. Never mind for mine. I just saw the lines on the one I wanted and was like, what?
Inzi, why don't you go ahead and can you bring up a FanDuel
Absolutely.
on your screen so we can kind of cook this on the screen so people can follow along? One that I found that I really liked a lot earlier today. It's unfortunately the values kind of disappeared for the 5+. I really like Carter Verhaeghe against the Leafs on the Panthers. I mean, you could pick any Panther really in this matchup, but Verhaeghe's been rolling. I like his regular line at 3.5. It's minus 130. It's gotten kind of steamed. But I think the 5+ or even the 6+ could be a good look here. That was one that I liked on the ice. Another one that we could flirt with the Brusque if we wanted to.
So I was flirting with somebody else on his team, but look at this. For 7+, it's only plus 275.
Wow, for Pasta.
Yeah, and 8+, it's 490. Like what?
For 7 freaking shots?
That's wild. I mean, he'll probably have 10 shots now, but
probably.
Yeah,
I can't play that. That's too much for me.
That is wild.
I don't know. That's a lot.
That's a lot of shots. That's a bunch, especially for the value. Like, I mean, I know it's Pasta, but like that's whack.
That should be plus 300 at least, 350.
What do you guys think about Dylan Larkin?
I like him.
Who do the Red Wings play tonight?
They play the Blues. They're at home. Dylan Larkin 5+ is plus 260.
Does he have a particular? Does he like playing the Blues? Is he a Blues?
Larkin
has been stealing coins. He's been stealing them coins. Is it time for him to return?
I was going to say, then he's due for us, right?
Yes.
He doesn't have any good record necessarily versus them in the last 3 games that he played. He went one of 3. I do like him though. I mean, it's at 3.5 the line.
He has a point in 4 straight against the Blues.
I like that, and he has
a point. The point's like minus 220 though. So. Yeah, points out of there.
Larkin versus the Blues. Let's see what's on it. All right, so just because I know we're going to probably stick with mostly hockey, but what do you guys think of either one of my plays? Do you want to touch either one of those for a lotto piece? I mean, I already have them in lots of different other things, so it wouldn't hurt my feelings if you say no. But I mean, it's so crazy to me, man, that Karis LeVert for 15+ is plus 250, and he's hit it in 6 straight games.
That scares me.
What could go wrong, right?
Yeah. Maybe we should stick with just the ice. We all got our sweaters on.
Okay, we can stick with the ice. Oh, then what do we think about Verhaeghe? Do you guys like Verhaeghe?
I like Verhaeghe.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
6+. I mean, 5+ I think is plus 170, which sucks. But
so we gotta go 6 with him.
We can go 6. I mean, he's against the Leafs when they played earlier this season. He had 6 SOGs. So
yeah, he did. I was looking at that.
Yeah, I do like Verhaeghe.
Plus 270 is not bad, even though it's 6.
Yeah. We could do your McCann power play point. I like that.
Yeah, it's not a bad play at all.
I like that.
I also kind of like his shots too. Like, what's his shots look like? Because he's been ripping. Let me see what his shots are. I know you're pulling it up on the screen. I just want to look at it myself as well.
I don't know why. Whenever I pull everything up like this, I can never find the game that I'm looking for.
4. Am I reading this right? 4+ for Jared McCann is minus 320.
Yeah, what the hell? 5+ is minus 146. What?
Yep. Wow, that's what I'm seeing.
Over 5.5 for Jared McCann is
something's wrong.
Plus 140.
But if you play his regular line, it's plus 122 for over 3.5.
Oh, then they have 8+ for him for plus 415. That's just ridiculous.
Wait, so then what's Pasta's line? I bet you it's the same thing.
That's crazy.
David Pasta.
Look at this.
Minus
biggest glitch of all time. Earlier today, Barstool had McCann over 2.5 minus 125.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a steal. That was a big steal.
He's over 3.5 at plus 122, but 4+ is minus 320. Like,
yeah, something's up here.
Shitty. Yeah, something's wrong.
Do we just got to hammer that 3.5 at plus 122? I mean,
like, should we all just go take out
3.5? And wait, so 3.5, his regular line is plus 122.
Yes, but then 4+ which is the same result,
Same thing.
is minus 320.
The line's messed up.
They messed something up. They just had,
Well,
they
you can parlay the 4+ at minus 320. You can't same game parlay the over 3.5.
I think I figured out what they did.
Yeah, I lied.
They have him.
This is the biggest glitch of all time.
They have him plugged in as Roman Yossi, I think.
No, Yossi's out. Yossi's been
okay.
out.
Because I was going to say it's the only person that could have those kind of numbers to justify those kinds of lines.
No, Yossi's been out. He's not playing. I don't think he's not playing.
I'm taking the 3.5 at plus 122 straight right now.
Yeah,
this is definitely the type of stuff that these are the straight. I mean, this doesn't work for the lotto, but straight play, put a unit on that, no doubt.
That's just such a big discrepancy. What's going
Something's
on?
Up there. It's a glitch.
Yeah, for sure. That's weird.
Yeah,
I'm also sad that they don't have Evangelista on here for the alternate SOGs. So if you guys haven't noticed on FanDuel, they brought back the SGPs, which is great, and they allow you to ladder all the way up. They've even added to 8 now, which is great. But they take away particular guys that they know that people are going to place. Like yesterday, they didn't have Letang on there because he was playing the Avs, and he's had like 4+ SOGs and like 4 or 5 straight games against the Avs. He ended up with 3, so I'm glad they didn't have it. But they've been kind of sneaky about the ones that they include and what they don't include on there. I don't know if that's by design or just somebody's dropping the ball somewhere, but yeah, that was I thought that was interesting.
Still mind blown by this what we just picked up on.
I know.
Yeah,
I wonder how long that's going to stay like that. I'm assuming it's a mistake.
I don't know, but I'm gonna log in real fast and do something.
You're gonna log in and place the wager.
I have to log in and do something real fast.
You guys should do that too. Just to let you guys know, this is brought to you by Betting News. Thanks so much for stopping by for your afternoon BETSPRESSO. We're cooking a lotto right now. Go follow these gentlemen on Twitter at Stone Bets. My buddy Stoney. Go follow NZ at Walmart Mac Miller, and go follow me on my new account at Sweatpant Jesus. Also, we got a new handle at Betting News. We're called Your Betting News now, so you don't have to search for BN content. Nice new phone who dis. Excited for that. We're cooking a lotto. We just found the biggest glitch of all time, which is Jared McCann over 3.5 for plus money, but 4+ is minus 320. I still don't get that.
So weird. I locked it in for a unit. If I get burned, I get burned, but that's a discrepancy I'm going to take.
That's just something's wrong. I mean, 3+ is minus 870.
Yeah, something doesn't make sense.
I think they pressed some wrong buttons. I think that's supposed to be his. Okay, so they don't even have him for 2+. I think that's supposed to be his 2+, and then the 3+ is supposed to be minus 320.
That would make sense.
And then the 5+ is minus 146, so that means that it's actually 4+. So I think they just like upped it 1 and just made a mistake that way.
Yeah, but the over 3.5 is plus money, so it's still
plus money.
Something's fun.
I know something's wrong.
Weird.
So yeah, just go place that for a unit.
Yeah,
he's gonna have
we're squad riding Jared McCann, and you know what he's gonna do? Michelle Kwan in the house.
Skate around the rink for 60 minutes.
For 60 minutes. Not a shot on, not even a sniff of a shot on goal.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, I'm gonna start. Let's go back. So we got Verhaeghe 6+.
Mm-hmm.
At what is it at right now? Is it still at like plus? We got Steely Dan too. Let's go, Michelle Kwan. I'm dead. That's every time I text the group chat, I always just say somebody's Michelle Kwan out there.
Yeah.
It's a good way to describe it. Wow, Verhaeghe was plus 300 earlier today for 6+. Now he's plus 270. Jeez. Okay, so where else? What are some other good matchups that we can look into? Do we want to do McCann for the power play point? I do like that one a lot, NZ. That was a good
I like
play.
that for the lotto.
Yeah, I think that's nice.
That's where we were at, and you were just like, I wonder what his shots are.
Yeah, that's how we found the discrepancy.
I don't know if you
like the fact
that they added 1+ and 2+ assists.
I was just about to say they also added the 1+, 2+, and 3+ points as well. Just came in. No idea y'all were on, bro. Steely Dan, you got to turn your noties on, man. Please, and also feel free to because we're live at this time every Thursday. But we're glad you're here now, man. So you didn't miss too much. And you can go watch the replay when we're done to kind of to get an idea of what we're on today. So you came for the good part. We're cooking the lotto and putting the parlay together. So, I mean, the 2+ points business is pretty awesome if you get.
I was just saying,
into those.
What about 2+ points for Larkin? I know I just bringing him up again, but he's had a point in 4 straight against the Blues.
I wish I had that.
Plus 210 for 2 points.
Oh, they don't have his. Oh, yes, they do. 2+ is plus 210. Ooh, cheeky. Do you think he gets? Do you think he bags 2 points tonight, Stoney? Has he done it against? Has he done it against the Blues?
He's only had 1 against the Blues the last 2 times he's played, but he has had 2 points in 2 games against the Blues before. So I mean, he's 6 points in the last 4 games against the Blues. 2 goals and 4 apples. So,
wow. What's the assist line? He's had an assist in 4 straight.
Minus 104.
104.
I can't play the double point thing. I don't know why I don't have it.
That's weird. New York coming in hot again. He's had an assist in 4 straight.
You ain't kidding, though.
Yeah, I know. He's had an assist in 4 straight games versus the Blues. So Larkin. Yeah. So that's a nice straight play. Minus 104. And that's a good value on that. Yeah. I think I would lean with McCann for the power play point if we're picking between the two.
Let's do it.
Or what about McCann 2+ points? What's McCann been doing recently? Because I mean that's like plus 300.
You guys have to look. I don't.
Oh yeah, you can't do this, Inzy. Let's just stick with the let's stick with the power play point. It's your play you like. Let's just stick with that.
Say just those 2 legs plus 1100. We're getting there.
We like that. We like that a lot.
Yeah.
McCann power play point plus 230. All right. So we're cooking. I
found another one that's possible for a lotto.
Yeah.
And that is Brady for plus 240, 6+ shots.
Against the
he's had 6 and 8 his last 3.
Against the Bolts.
Yeah.
In Ottawa though.
In Ottawa. Yeah, I was looking at maybe Batherson. He just had 9 last game.
I saw that.
And, you know,
I mean, his last home game,
shooting,
he had the 8.
To Chuck.
Yeah. I don't know, I was just trying to find somebody who's been a little bit more consistent. I love playing Senators players. Like people like to play the Panthers. I love to play the Senators between Stutzel and Brinkett, Chikrin. Obviously, his name everybody butchers it lately.
Batherson too. This game is probably a good SGP game, honestly, because the Senators allow a bunch of shots as well.
This is the one where I missed by 1 shot the other night. Goddamn Thomas Chabot.
Oh, Chabot! You're never playing Chabot again, are you? What's just out of curiosity? This is probably one that's like maybe more like sneaky. But what's Stammer's line at against the Sens? I know he hasn't really been doing anything. Shefnev has the over. Yeah, it's probably a good over. Is Vazzy playing? Is Vazzy in net?
His line is 2.5 minus 140, so that's not bad value. No, Brian Elliott.
Oh well, then that over looks very tasty then.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is
5 plus for Stammers plus 390.
All right, so last game this season when Stammer played Ottawa, he had 8 SOGs.
Stammer had 8?
8. It was in November, so we're talking about. Oh yeah, not for a lot of that. Yep, that was Inzy's POD.
Yes, sir.
So you're with him, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, Stammer. I'm looking at the Stammer had 8. I mean, he didn't do it any consistently against them previously. Like that was like an outlier, but that was earlier this season.
Oh, they don't even list them for 6. 5 is the most.
Yeah, 5's the top.
Wow, really?
I don't hate it at all.
I 5.
Plus 390 for Stammer. Yeah. That's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
I know that what's he been doing recently? Because I mean, I know he's been so inconsistent this season.
3.044 his last 4, but 8 earlier in the year. I mean, he hasn't hit 5 in quite some time.
If the Sens if they start getting pissed off and get some penalties, we all know what's going to happen.
He hasn't had 5 shots in about 10 games, so he's due for one.
Should we play instead of finding guys that do it like 10 in a row, should we just try to find the sneaky dudes that like the opposite kind of effect and see what happens? I mean, Verhaeghe doesn't really fall into that category, but like he should do something against them.
I mean, Stammer for 5 out of nowhere is definitely sneaky.
I like Stammer.
I'm a big Stammer guy. So I just, even though he's been inconsistent this season, like, you know, and he just had 8. So, all right, fuck it. Let's just do it. Plus 390. So we got, that's 3 legs. Someone's due, you mean? Yes, indeed. Do like it's on the grass. So Carter Verhaeghe, 6+ SOGs. I'm not opposed to taking that out and finding something different, by the way. We can find something different on that. Jared McCann for a power play point, plus 230. And then Stammer for 5+ SOGs. And that is plus 5882, which is nice. But we're going to do one more because that's how we roll. Why not? The amount of times that first, before we move on real fast, I love the fact that Stoney, the amount of times that you're just like, I blacked out and you sent like a 10 leg lotto. Who is this Stone Bets that I know now?
Bro, they keep feeding me these bonuses, these $5 free bets. Just like, okay.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
We've created a lotto monster and I love it.
Yeah, especially that one yesterday had like 4 NBA legs in it. Like, what am I doing? I mean,
I've gotten so ridiculous.
I gotta stay in my lane.
And they hit, you know, like that's if you're looking at these lines all day, we've talked about it a lot. Like if you're doing this type of stuff, if you know, it's better to place it and lose a couple bucks rather than buy a cup of coffee and like and rather than see it go by and go, damn, I talked about him having that many shots or whatever. Like, you know, might as well
make coffee at home.
Exactly. Make your coffee at home with your grand that you just made on a right. So Quinn Hughes 4+ is plus 290. This is an interesting look. I don't know.
I was just looking. He's had it a few times in his last 5 games
against the Sharks.
No, just he's hit it his last 3 out of 4. He's had 4 shots. Nothing against the Sharks. Will take me home.
Little nightcap to send us to bed with our nice and as Trent would say, nice and tucked.
I mean, the Penguins Dallas game is another game that's like ridiculous for same game parlay.
Yeah, I was looking at that one too.
Robertson's been coming back. He just had 5 and 4. You got Getzel, who's had 6, 5 and 4 with a 3 smacked in the middle there. You got Ben 4, 4, 2, 3, 5. I mean, you got Letang at 4, 1, 3, 5, and 3. Zucker 4, 4, 3, 2, 5. It's like, take your pick.
Yeah, this is a good SGP game as well. Like, but I couldn't find one particular guy that stood out to me from like a lotto perspective. I mean, I was thinking about hammering Zucker at plus 350 for 5+, but he only had one Zucker wagon. He only had one when they played. When they played earlier this season. But I guess that wasn't really when he was like striding because he's just caught fire the last like 6 weeks. So I could be down with Zucker. I like that. I could be
I see Steely down with the back-to-back. I don't know. It doesn't scare me as much with these guys.
The Penguins need to win too. They're like
especially off the win the game they just had too.
They're on the brink of possibly not making the playoffs. They need to fucking win. Here's one more to throw a wrench into what we're talking about here. I kind of like Tyler Toffoli. 5+ is plus 305 against the Knights. I mean, it's 4+ is plus 140. I think he's done that. He did that earlier this season against the Knights. Yeah. Oh, we love it when you just put stuff out there, Dan. That's why.
Yeah, dude, of course, man.
Keep rolling.
This is kind of disgusting. Yo, dude, I was looking at that earlier. Even just as of late, his line's 1.5. I mean, he's hit like 80%, but it's juice. But he was on Chicago now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So what's his 3+?
So versus Washington, it only shows one game. That sucks.
Plus 188 against Washington for Tyler Johnson. 4+, just out of curiosity.
In his last 5 games, he's hit 4+ twice.
So plus 4+ is plus 470. That's wild.
And what's 3? Plus 188.
Plus 188. I mean I don't hate. I could be down with dipping into the plus 180s. if we wanted to do that.
It'd be okay with me.
I think that. Look at this. Connor, I don't want to take him at 1.5. Dude never roots for me. So it's 7 SOGs. I mean, I feel like that whole Jets team. I mean, we could go to your Stoney. We could go to Shifley.
Shifley?
I mean,
let's see.
Shifley?
A little some Shifley bangs out in Anaheim tonight.
See, my worry, like he's the one I picked, but I could see any Jets player getting it, you know. So
wouldn't it be hilarious if we put him in and then everybody else went way over and he had one SOG?
Right, exactly.
And he scored.
Yeah,
you know, that's happen.
1 goal, 1 assist, 1 shot on goal.
Yeah, Nino. This is a good because you were between.
Nino.
All right, so Nino could be a good pivot because I know Shifley's your POD, but for the lotto, maybe Nino is a good option.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
5+ is plus 365. Has he done that recently? I mean, he's been great since he left my Preds and jumped ship to the fucking Winnipeg Jets. But
the whole team jumped ship. Sorry,
I know. I know. Yeah, he was. He was with us for a hot second. He was with us for, you know, he just got a chance to bang some goals and start playing well, and then they shipped him off.
Hey, he was doing something right.
Yeah. Well,
we
also. Yeah, I can never spell his name, so I just type out letters and it ends up bringing him up. His name's really hard to spell.
Yeah, it's like
so many IEDDEITTER. Yeah, it's hard to determine. So he's not had 5 SOGs since the middle of February when he was with Nashville. He has not done it yet since with the Jets, but they're playing the Ducks. So
he has had 4 in he has had 4 in 4 of his last 10 games.
He has
4 of his last 8 games.
And he either basically gets 4 or
0.
1 or 0. Yeah.
All right.
So what is
Ducks
that?
bleed shots.
Robo's 200th career game. Robo. Oh, really?
Really? It's funny because our resident Stars GM there, Mr. Breedlove, put out his card, and he wasn't. Not that he wasn't on Robo. I think he was on it for a goal, but he's always on him for the goal. He wasn't on him for his shots and stuff.
He came into our spaces the other day. Shout out to Chase and dropped Wyatt Johnson for a Geno for the lotto, and it was he banged.
That kid rips.
Yeah, that was a good.
He knows that team so well.
What's his line today? Maybe that's an interesting one.
I like that. I think he had him for 3+ on his card.
Okay, well this could be. Oh, they don't have it. Of course they don't.
They don't have it. What's his line though?
This is what I'm talking about. They've been doing this.
What? Wait. What's his line though? 2.5. So plus 110. Yeah.
Okay, so
we'll leave that be.
But they don't have him on the alternates. What I'm saying, which is
no, I know. I was hoping that his line would be nice and fat, but it really isn't.
Okay. So from the ones, all right. So what we have so far, which I think we should just leave these 3. For Hagee, 6+, happy there. McCann, power play point, happy there. Stammer, 5+, happy there. We've got 35 minutes until the Lightning Sens game puck drops. So if we want this,
I think we go with Shifley as the take me home piece.
Yeah,
he's had 4 in his last 2 games against the Ducks, which were both this year, and it's plus 158. I mean, he's only hit his last 3 out of 4 games, and he's had 3-0, 3-6-0. So now that's not as attractive as it was at all.
If we do 5+ is plus 350.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it versus who they're playing.
Right.
My other alternative would be what was the one we talked about? I mean, Zucker was thrown around.
Oh yeah.
His 5+ looks very tasty. But I'm down to do. I just don't want to sell like if we put Shifley in 2 things, I don't want to
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want.
Yeah, let's leave him out then.
I
do like the Zucker look.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Zucker.
It needs to win.
Actually, the guy that one of our NHL writers wrote about this game today. It was a good read. So if you guys want to go check that out on Betting News right before this game gets going. Oh, we've got a little time before this one gets going, but
what do you think? 5 for Zucker?
Well, 4. I mean, 4 plus. What is 4 plus? Plus.
It's only like 192.
162. So if we did 4 plus, I don't hate that. And then our parlay is plus 15,575.
I think we go with the 350. If we went 5 for Stammer, let's go 5 for Zucker.
All right, let's do it. This is what I'm talking about, boys. I'm usually the one that's talking the crazy stuff. But when you guys start doing it, it makes me happy.
823, $5 pays 1341.15.
Oh,
whoa! I like that. Yes.
Oh, whoa!
Yes,
cheeky.
That's the one.
We are adding that right now. Why do I have the wrong team?
Should we take Zucker out?
Yeah, let's take Zucker out.
Yeah.
Put in Dockel.
Why did I think he was on the leash for some reason?
Steely Dan always dropping these little nugs in chat. I love it so much. Okay.
Give me a team, please.
Yeah, where is Dostal? I'm not finding him either.
He's on the Ducks. He's Jets
Thank you.
Ducks keeper.
It hit me like right off the head, and I'm like, "Oh wow, that's amazing!" Like
40,
definitely. And then I'm like, "Wait, what
plus.
team does the guy play for?"
Oh my God, we can go all the way up to 45 plus. Jeez.
Oh, that's it. That's the fourth leg.
Nice.
I almost like Zucker over Stammer.
Man, Steely, this is why we love you, man, and this is why we like having you guys in chat, because we want to talk to you and we want to do this together. Like, this isn't just us bullshitting up here. I mean, it is, but you know, it's about us finding the value together.
So do we go with Stammer or Zucker? Because I kind of like Zucker over Stammer, even though now Stammer's going to go for a Hattie 9, and you know.
Okay.
But,
I was going to
Stammer over Zucker.
I do too. Yeah.
Do you? All right, so that's it. Majority rules.
Well, no, here we could do this as well. We could take Verhaeghe out because he has been super hot and he's down to sell at some point. So we could take Verhaeghe out and put Zucker in.
I like the fact of taking him out because he's been super hot, but so is Zucker.
Yeah.
So so now I like Stammer more. Fuck.
But
Stammer and Zucker.
Stammer, Zucker, and Dostal, right?
And Dostal, yeah.
And then the McCann
and then McCann's power play.
And taking out Verhaeghe?
Yeah.
Or just leaving him in and just go for the juicy baby.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter who we pick. One of these guys we talked about and left out will have a legacy game. Absolutely.
Yes.
No doubt.
Murphy's
no doubt.
Law.
Who's gonna Shifley for the Hattie, no doubt. True. Okay, so Dostal, are we doing 40 plus? Is that what we're doing for Dostal?
Yeah.
I might make my own little parlay on the side and ladder it all the way up to 45 plus, because plus 1,200 for 45 plus just looks so tasty. Do we want to do, what do we want to do? 39 plus, 40 plus, 40 plus, plus 430?
40 plus.
40 plus.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice round number.
All right. Yeah. Nice round number. We like those. All right. So hang on. So and we're taking Verhaeghe out and we're riding with Zucker. Yeah. I swear to God, if Verhaeghe has 7 and Zucker has 1, I'm going to lose my mind.
So let's put him in then.
You want to just do 5 and just say fuck it?
Yeah, I mean, then if one of them sells, they're both in there either way to screw us.
And if they're both banging, we're banging.
I like it.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. It's a lotto. This is why we have fun around these parts.
It's a lotto.
It's a lotto for the kids. All right, so we got Zucker. What we could also, all right, hang on. I got one more alt real quick. What we could also do
that
is,
kind of odds. We could just place it for like $2 and then remove it and place it again place it for $1, remove the one person, place it for $2, and just keep.
I mean, what I was going to say was we could just water Verhaeghe and Zucker down to 5 and 4.
It's true.
To get them both in there. But I'm also just, you know what? It's a lotto, guys. Come on, let's leave
it where we're at.
Let's put our big boy pants on. And all right, we got McCann, Stammer, 40 plus, Zucker, and where's old Carter? Come here, boy.
I always call him Carl.
Carl
Yeah.
Carl Verhaeghe.
Don't know why. I know.
That's very funny. All right, so let's see, Verhaeghe, where's he at?
$50 pays $3,500.
All right, and I just to remind you guys, I'm putting a $10 free bet on this. So,
whoa,
hey now,
$10 free bet. $10 pays out 14 grand. We'll be seeing. Just to clarify, we got Jared McCann, power play point, plays for the Kraken, plus 230. Steven Stamkos, 5+ SOGs. I swear to God, if Stammer Michelle Quantz tonight, I'm going to lose it. Lucas Dostal, 40+ saves, plus 430. Jason Zucker, 5+ SOGs, plus 350. And good old Carl Verhaeghe.
Guys, don't forget about the play of the night. Jared McCann, over 3.5 SOGs for minus 680. Whatever the fuck it was.
And that's plus 14. No, I'm sorry. That's plus 142,592. So
such
$10.
That's a lotto.
That's a proper lotto. And that's only 5 legs. We only need 5 guys to do their job.
Whoa. Michigan, the MSU and KSU game has kicked off, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. We can see maybe some Stoney bangs in chat or while this is going on. All right, so I'm doing that. I'm placing that. Now I want to do a regular parlay on Prize Picks because I have I'm happy to Verhaeghe 6+. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the one, Chef Neff, 6+. All right. So can you guys get behind with me for the regular lines of LeVert or Hayward in the NBA? Because I feel like that
I can compromise.
Okay, thank you, Stoney. You're so flexible. I love it. And Z's like, I'm not even listening. He's just not even.
I heard you.
Just talking round ball.
I'm being summoned.
Oh, you're being summoned. That's okay. We're like, you can leave when we'll.
I gotta sign off, everybody. But brothers,
love you. Everybody, stay by to NZ. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. We'll see you on Saturday.
Jeff is coming through. Yep, I'll see you boys on Saturday.
Stay easy, man.
Later, guys.
Ciao. Okay, so it's just you and me. Let's do it. And we got chat. If guys drop your favorite picks in chat, I know you've been dropping them, but drop them again just because we're doing a regular parlay now. And the time is now. So yeah, do you like Hayward or LeVert better?
I like LeVert, especially with what you said. He's hit it in how many straight, and it's still plus whatever. So
six straight games over 10.5. 11 or 7 of his last 9 as well. And he just had 18 against the Nets the other night when they played.
And it was 15?
No, 10.5.
Oh, perfect. Let's do it.
15 plus is
that was the lotto. Right.
Yeah. I already have him in a bunch of stuff. If he I don't know, not figure skates, if he has a cardio session, then I'm, but okay, so let's see here. So we got Karis LeVert. On Prize Picks, it's 11, which is fine. I like that. All right, so I do like Scheifele for this.
Ooh, we just 11 on Prize Picks for you?
It is, yeah.
It's 11.5 for me on FanDuel.
Yeah, I get the push potential.
Even money, but
yeah. Wow. I got 10.5 on Barstool earlier today. That was the best line I saw. Cool. I mean, I like it at 11.5. He's had 15+ points in 6 straight games. So what could go wrong again? This is another cheeky one. I didn't say this because I already had my plays, but I really, really, really like Jalen Williams from the Thunder. His RA, it's over 9.5. It's hitting 5 straight games, and it's hitting 9 of his last 10. The Clippers just played the Thunder the other night. He had 11 rebounds and assists. He's been great for the Thunder. He's going to play 30 minutes. This game should stay relatively close. And the RA is 9.5. I love that. I love that play. Love that line. I wrote about it. It's a sneaky one. I mean, his rebounds is nice too, but the RA is like combining it all together. I like that one.
Cool. Let's do it.
All right. What about your now I did want to discuss this with you because I could be down to throw your rebounding prop in here.
Oh yeah.
KSU. Oh, it already started. Never mind.
Yeah. Already started.
Damn. Oh well. Logan Thompson saves. Chef Neff, I want to hear about that. Talk about that. All right, Stone. Should we do Scheifele?
I like Scheifele.
Let's throw him in.
Again, it's pick a Jets player and hope you pick the right one versus the Ducks. So
yeah. It's 2.5 on Prize Picks. I like that.
Cool
For the value. That's good.
I
like that. I mean, I like DeBrusque too, and he's at 2.5.
I do too. I really like DeBrusque.
I think that's a good spot. 2.5, nice and easy. All right, that's 4. We're cooking. It's also like sneakier guys, not like goats, and I mean they should probably do their job tonight. But
where's DeBrusque at?
So 2.5 for DeBrusque, and then so we've got Karis LeVert 11, over 11 points. Jalen Williams over 9.5 rebounds and assists. This is a gross parlay. Mark Scheifele over 2.5 SOGs and Jake DeBrusque over 2.5 SOGs. Now, what we could do is put Verhaeghe in this at 3.5.
I could do that. I can get behind that.
But he's in our lotto, so I mean that does kind of scare me a little bit. But 3.5 on the book is very juiced now, and it's still 3.5 on Prize Picks. So I was interested. This game also starts pretty soon, but what about Dostal at his regular saves line?
I could get behind that one. I actually really could get behind that one. Definitely. Yeah. Even though he's in our lotto, I'll get burned by his saves.
32.5.
Right. Yeah.
3 of 5. The only two
the Jets should be peppering.
They should be ripping. I would say. Okay, let's do it. I like it. Let's not overthink it. All right, so that's 5. I'm going to do 6 because I'm on Prize Picks and I want to do 6. So we got LeVert, 11 points. Jalen Williams, 9.5 rebounds and assists. Scheifele, 2.5 SOGs. DeBrusque, 2.5 SOGs. Dostal, 32.5 saves. I mean,
I actually I can't use Dostal or Scheifele. I got to pick one or the other.
They're playing. You'll do Scheifele because it's your POD. Right. Well, it's your choice. That's up to you.
I'll do Scheifele. I might just leave it as a 4-teamer then. It's plus 1,000, so that'll pay.
That's fine. That gets the job done. We don't have to keep going. I'm down to stop it there.
Leave it at that 4-teamer. I like it like that.
I like it like that too. Let's do that.
Cool.
I cooked this the wrong way, but I'll leave this up for a second. All right, just so you guys know, I'll read it off one more time, and then we'll get out of here to let you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. We cut it off at a good time today. So we got Karis LeVert from the Cavaliers taking on the Nets tonight. Either over 10.5, 11.5, 11 on Prize Picks, however you find it. Points. Jalen Williams over 9.5 rebounds and assists. I wrote about that at Betting News if you want to go give that a gander. Mark Scheifele over 2.5 SOGs, Stoney's POD. Jake DeBrusque, them Jets, JATS. Jake DeBrusque over 2.5 SOGs in Z's POD. Real fast. We could throw McCann in here too. But let's not. Let's just. I'll clip that when he hits as well.
Exactly.
And then to round us out, we got Lucas Dostal over 32.5 saves from chat from Steely Dan. That was a good one. So that is a nice 5-teamer that I can do on Prize Picks. I think Stoney's going to do Scheifele instead of Dostal on the books. And $12.50, which is what I'm going to do, pays $125. We like that. That'll get the job done. Word. That'll do. Donkey, that'll do. Oh, projections have changed. Who's changed? Oh, did somebody just wait? Did DeBrusque go away? Why did DeBrusque go away? Hang on, let me make sure that DeBrusque is still here. Is he not playing? They took his shots down. Why'd they take his shots down?
They just took DeBrusque down?
Yeah, off of Prize Picks. I wonder if they're going to put it back up at 3 because so many people are playing it.
Ooh, probably.
I'm going to be sad if that happens. But anyway, well, it's been fun, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by for your afternoon BETSPRESSO. Obviously, go follow my buddy Stone Bets right here. Yeah, there we go. At Stone Bets on Twitter. Go follow me at Sweatpant Jesus, the singular pant. And go follow our new account, Your Betting News. Go get involved with what we got going on over there. Thanks for watching on Twitch. Thanks for watching on Twitter. We appreciate you guys being here. NZ was also here. Go follow him at Walmart Mac Miller. Yes, thank you so much, Chef Neff. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Chef.
Be sure to stop by tomorrow for the new show with me and B-Sauce, talking all about the NBA, the All Sauce Squad. So be sure to come by for that. And we'll be back on Saturday for our afternoon BETSPRESSO on Saturday, 12 o'clock Eastern. So be sure to tune in with us on there. So Stoney, have a wonderful evening. Appreciate you as always, brother.
You as well, man. Enjoy your Thursday.
I will. You too. Chat. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great evening. This brought to you by Betting News. Go to bettingnews.com. Just go there. That's all I got. Just cause. Go read about all these games. Go read about all the lines. Go read about everything. It's a nice little way to peruse everything on the sports slate for the day. So go to Betting News, and we'll see you on Saturday. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Take it easy.
Later, guys.